What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, what's up? I'm headed out here to the hospital to get this morning visit with my sister over before before True Spook hit at 2:30. It's gonna be the conclusion to Dust It. So before I get started on the topic I want to talk about, I want to just go ahead and say, for those of you that's gonna go to my other YouTube channel and listen to this True Spook, I don't like it because I'm telling the information third party, but I told it as best I can remember. You guys may like it, but I just gotta confess I don't like it. But I hope y'all enjoy it too. But I want to bring up something. So I was just scrolling on TikTok and shit, and one of the people on TikTok said, "Hey, do you guys agree that a man that date multiple women lack purpose?" And I was like, huh. So I sat back and I thought about it. So a man that dates multiple women lacks purpose. And I had a conversation this morning, and I was like, do you feel a man that date multiple women lack purpose in life, and all that stuff? And the people that I was talking to, they were like, no. They say, no, it can't be true. And I say, I don't think so either. And so I had them explain, because one person did say, yeah, that's wrong. And I say, how can that be wrong? I say, if that man is single and he has a rotation of women, just like if a woman was single and she have a rotation of men. And I said, if that man is not lying to these women, saying they exclusive, I don't think that man should be penalized or judged for what he and those women agreed to. So the female said, well, are you letting the other women know that you got other women? I say, if they ask, I mean, sure. I mean, you don't lie to them. I mean, I'm beyond that motherfucking stage. I say, the evolved man is beyond sitting up there telling one, oh, you the only one, we exclusive, and then going around fucking on Rhonda and Bonda and Tonda, that type of shit. So I kind of said, take yourself out of it. Whatever situation you in, take yourself out of it and look at the multiple thing that's going on with this. I say, two single people, they decide to hook up, fuck around, and do something. I say, women, on the other hand, they sit up there and they say, I don't want to date one man at the moment because I'm getting my bag, I'm blowing up, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So they say they'll have multiple dudes in their closet, and that's cool because a woman has the empowerment to do that. I say, but then on the other hand, you say you're okay with that scenario, but on the other hand, a man should just sit in his house in his underwear, worry about one woman while he works on himself, but a woman can do everything while she work on herself. And I said, that's not right. And I stuck with it. So I made a joke. And I know this is gonna be an unpopular joke, but I made a joke. I say, the reason why a man would sit up there and fuck on multiple women, I say, because he do it out of charity. I say, he do it out of charity for them women out there with low self-esteem who feel they can't get a man. So I just made a real motherfucking joke about it, right? And it was unpopular. And go, oh, that don't mean shit. I say, oh, we, self-esteem, we got self-esteem, and it was a blow up, right? But I say, but how is that different from a woman saying a man that dates multiple women and he's single lacks purpose and don't know himself? What was unbelievable is I can't understand for the life of me why There's a difference. There's a different stipulation. There's a different uh thing scale to be rated by. Now, again, making that joke, I just wanted to laugh. I didn't know I was gonna get a negative response, because it was just, do I think women got low self-esteem who date multiple men, or who let who decide to be in a rotation with a man's on a, no, I don't. But I just made the joke and say that brother doing charity work, because that girl don't want no man. She don't feel good enough to get it. It burnt some individuals up. But I just thought I would talk about that with you guys, because it's such an unpopular thing. So again, two individuals in this world. You single, I'm single. I say, hey, I'm not exclusive with you. I'm gonna do my thing, and if we hook up, fuck, enjoy each other, whatever. We go out, live the life. You got the same option to do the same thing. But then, how come the man get demonized for that? How come the man get demonized for saying, I'm gonna explore my options while you work on yourself and explore your options? We lack purpose because we supposed to come into that relationship and stop that woman from doing anything like that. We supposed to come in, bust down, correct, be a prophet, provider, protector, all that shit there, and say, hey girl, stop this shit. Now we gotta come in and we gotta fight that fight to take that woman out her element of building herself up to where she can have high self-esteem to choose the proper man that she wanted in her life. Pay attention to what I'm saying here, because although it was a trending topic, it gets to the spiritual people, and I want you guys to understand this. We as men have to sit up here and push past a lot of hurt, a lot of deception, a lot of shit we done been through, a lot of stuff that we're going through, a lot of stuff we done seen our grandmas and grandparents and uncles and aunties go through. We done been around at the fish fry when other women come over there fighting on unc and auntie. We done been around seeing our mamas and our grandmamas when uncle go to work and the nigga walking through the back door, oh, this your Uncle Terry. Bitch, I ain't never seen him at no cookout. So we done seen that, and we done been conditioned to that over our life. But today's modern woman says, look past that shit and just recognize that I've been hurt, and you need to bring your ass in here as a man and break down my walls and barriers, and trust that I'm not gonna do the same motherfucking thing that my grandmama did to my daddy and my granddaddy and the shit that I seen. And I was like, damn, that's so one-sided. But if a man says, I'm working on myself, building myself up, yeah, I'm gonna keep you in rotation until you show me something, and I need you to come in my life and break my walls down and make me feel like you can be that for me. Oh, you lack purpose, you lack drive, you ain't being a man, you ain't shit. And I'm like, the hypocrisy of it all. The hypocrisy of it all. So now let's get into the real I miss Uncle Terry. Let's get into the real spiritual nature of this motherfucking question right now. You on my platform, you got some form of spirituality busting out the seams. You on my platform, you understand light work, dark work, you understand ego, you understand chakras, you understand some form of doing the right thing, getting it done, working on yourself, dark night of the soul, whatever you want to call it. You understand it. But why in the hell, and listen to me good, and this goes for both genders, why in the hell would you think that your shit is so important and so much better than my shit that I need to look past all my hurt, sorrow, fears to sit up there and take you at face value when you can't even take me at face value? I'm supposed to say, nope, I'm a spiritualist. I love the Lord. I love myself. I love the ether. I'm Yahweh. I'm whatever enlightened son of a bitch you want to put on the platform. You should not have multiple women because you lack purpose. And again, it came to the point, the Baron, you single now. Why you feel the need to have multiple women and see what you can do? Because I'm single now. Because I'm working on myself. I know where I was. I was in a dark spot back in the day. I know how I didn't value myself. Now, I ain't sitting up here going on this whole Kevin Samuels kick saying I'm the most high valued man you ever gonna find, that my shit don't stink, that I ain't got my problems, that I ain't coming with my dark ass energy. I got all that shit. And as y'all know, I'm working on myself. I told you I wasn't worth shit for a long time. I love me now. I love this dude right here. I love him. He all right with me. But it came to you're a spiritualist. You should sit in a cave and jack off. Hell, not even jack off. You don't supposed to bring your energy to any female until you fix yourself. Because if you get in any female life, you're going against your purpose. So I'm like, what purpose is that as a spiritualist? What motherfucking purpose is it gonna serve for me to sit on my fucking hands and let all these beautiful women just walk past the world, just sit on my hands and allow nothing to happen because I want to enlighten myself, I want to be an ascended master, I want to grow? And I'm like, good Lord. And it pissed me off in such a way that I'm like, but the women out there who choose to be celibate, because you know every spiritualist out here, they choose to be fucking celibate. Oh, I ain't fucking 3 months, so I'm on my celibacy kick. Yeah, spirit talked to me and I ain't had dick in 3 months, so I'm more spiritual than you. I'm serving a purpose. So you wrong for getting you a shot of ass here and now. Non-committal ass at that. People, make this make sense to me. I don't know everything. I'm navigating this motherfucking world. I'm navigating. You see, and I'm saying this to say, and I'm making the thing because the question blew my mind, and from a joke I got a little bit of lashback. But if I'm working on me and you working on you, and we find common attraction in each other while we working on each other, while you working on you and working, we find commonality, and we say, well, goddamn boy, your genitals good, goddamn girl, your genitals all right, okay, let's bump uglies, let's make a mutual contract, a mutual agreement. Okay, cool. Why, when you get in your feelings, you say I'm dead ass wrong because I didn't get to the point of liking you when you came to the point of liking me? Why we didn't come to that point at the same time? That mean I lack purpose. That mean I'm a low energy man. That mean I'm a whore. I'm a whatever the case may be. But again, when a woman empowers herself to choose who she gonna let slide up in her, or choose who she gonna let fuck on her, or choose who she gonna hang out with, this is a great idea. This is her self-empowerment. But a man, on the other hand, we need to sit on our ass and do nothing as we take our spiritual ascension. Now, I see a lot of brothers out here using this internet game, this spiritual game, to sit up here and fuck on these chicks. Oh, the spirit told me I need to fuck you. The spirit told us we meant to be together. I see, I hear it. I get the calls from y'all women. And I'm like, I don't, spirit ain't telling me this nigga for you. You know, spirit ain't telling me that. But the spiritualists I've been fucking with told me that, no, that spirit just fuck you on a half shell, baby. That spirit threw some bones and your ass got raked over the coals. Now, all spiritualists are horrible. See, I'm not so weak-minded and lacking in my purpose that I'm gonna let that shit penetrate my motherfucking skull pan or fuck over the ego that I have decided to pick back up. Yeah. At this point in the game, with so much stress and going on in life, and so much of this fake ass spirituality, and so over these Hotepian witches and Hotepian warlocks, and everybody got some fucking message from the universe to give you that's gonna better them their lives and your lives, and all while getting their genitals satisfied on the whole spiritual nature. With so much of that shit going on, it is very much refreshing to meet a female that say, listen, I don't really want nothing right now. I like you, nigga, but I don't really want nothing, because I know I'm not ready to deal with what you got to deal with. I'm not ready to compromise myself. I'm not ready to do this. I can respect that. On the other hand, it really should be very comforting to you ladies to meet a man that says, I'm working on myself, and if you want to bump these motherfucking uglies, we can do that with respect. But don't sit up here and play me for a fucking fool. I understand, because right now I'm not ready. You're not ready. But we have these human natures and these human traits that we need to satisfy. And I want to satisfy them bitches with you. You in agreement? Yeah. You know, Wonder Twin powers activate. Bump hands, bitch, we on it. This is our thing. But I look at a lot of women who, back to that little joke I made, I look at a lot of women who do have low self-esteem about themselves. I look at that joke I made that pissed a lot of people off, the women who are not valuing themselves, and they feel if they give you their vagina, the one thing that they hold sacred, that you supposed to instantly say, let me get you out of that mindset of not valuing you. And you end up making a dire mistake, because ladies, it is what it is. A man will only do what you let him do. A man can't hold you down and take that thing. A man can't make you put your mouth on him. A man can't do none of that shit there unless you give him access to it. If he do it without that, guess what? Call the police on his ass, or have your uncle and brother them put that bitch in the ground. You follow me? So why would you guys hold a man to a standard to come in and say, why would you guys hold a man to a standard to say if he has multiple women that's in agreement with his lifestyle, that he lacks purpose? But you all can sit up there and choose who the fuck you want to slide up in you or be around and do that. And we can't say you lack purpose. We got to sit up there and say you finding yourself. See, a real man understands that in this world, women need to start finding themselves again. A real man will come into the picture and say, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is it. This is what it is. Are you gonna accept the shit, or are you gonna let it go? A real man understands to give that woman that choice. What I'm seeing in reverse, a woman is not giving a man that choice. I gave you my pussy, so you need to change my mind about life and society. And I'll tell you something else, and I'll share something else with you. Because in this dating world, you know what I'm saying? It's a dating game, and trust me, I hate being single. I fucking hate it. God, this is the worst time of my life. I'd rather go back to sweeping floors than being single. God knows I do. This is the worst fucking energy on the planet for a heterosexual man to be single in this 2024, 25 shit. It is horrible. I hate dating. But back to what I was saying. God damn it, I lost the damn thought because it's so detrimental to my brain pan. What I was gonna fucking say? I was gonna make a goddamn point, boy, but that's how stressful being single is. I always been in a relationship, good, bad, and different. I always had me one beside me I could lay with and hug on and talk shit to, get talk shit to. I always had one, but this single shit for the birds. I'm free and I don't even know how to motherfucking fly. Real nigga talk. But I done lost the track. Fuck it, it may come back. That shit, that's just how devastating this shit get being single. It's scary, man. But let me make another point, because that shit threw me, boy. But back to this right here. Women, men are getting their shit together. Men are trying. And I would tell you guys, stop holding them to a certain standard. Hold them to a certain standard, but stop making them conform when you ready for them to conform, and your ass is not ready to conform to them. I'm seeing the shit where a woman say, well, I feel like I'm ready to change, and this is the man I want in my life. This is the person I want to be with. So you need to change and become who I want you to be while I still heal. Convince me that you can be that for me, please. When you guys really haven't done the work, you guys still carrying that energy that that grandmama and your mama and your aunties left on your ass. Use what you got to get what you want. If y'all can get rid of that notion right there, you're gonna be okay. It ain't using what you got to get what you want. It's valuing yourself, having high self-esteem for yourself, and actually saying, I have to understand that my timing is not the person's timing I'm trying to deal with. If this is the person I want to lock it down with, I'm going to do whatever I can to lock it down with that person. Because this is what you're asking a man to do. You're asking a man to say, hey, I'm ready. Value me like I'll value you. If I'm ready, bring all your assets, your supplies, all your energy, all your time. Convince me to break my shell to be with you because I'm ready. I'm ready. You should get ready because I'm ready. And a lot of times the men come out to being not shit niggas. Again, because the woman has lowered her self-esteem. How that song go, what a fool believes. Now, if a woman get played for a fool because she thought a certain way, the guy is wrong. But if a guy get played for a fool because he thought a certain way, he should have known better. And I just can't get over the hypocrisy of it. The shit hits my doorstep. The shit hits my doorstep. So this is why I feel like I talk about it, because I'm navigating in this world. You know how much shit I turned down because I could sniff the problem coming out the door? You know, I stay in my motherfucking house behind my desk because I don't want to deal with the bullshit. I don't want to deal with the, I'm ready. Let me tell you something. I ain't had no drama knock on my motherfucking door in over 10 years. And I don't plan to start now. If I have somebody in my crib that I'm entertaining, and I didn't invite your ass over, you won't come now. You won't get in. Bust out a window, flat a car tire, I'm gonna put your ass under the jail. That's where I'm at. I don't want drama. Women, you guys need to have the same thing. You can't let these dudes come screwing on you, having access to your house and shit, and if they didn't call and you ain't say come over, you can't let them motherfuckers just come over and do what they want to do when they want to do it. No. You tell them, bitch, I didn't invite you, go on. Even if that guy is ready to commit to you and you're not ready, you say, sorry, Pippin, bitch, I'm not ready. You gonna rock with me still, or you gonna go about your business, get you somebody that is? It's just crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And when I came into my strength and my power and my understanding of who I was, I said I refuse to be controlled by emotion, my own energy, myself. This is the way it should be. And for the single dating world, please listen to me. Get some standards. Get your self-esteem up. Accept the shit you want to accept. And let that be that. Don't hate nobody. Don't get mad because somebody fucked you over because you done gave them some pussy and they ain't follow through with how you wanted to follow through. Man, stop bringing that chaos and karma and bullshit into your life. It is what it is. It happened. You had fun. Accept that shit. But you don't get the right to sit up there and tell a man that he lacks purpose, spiritual direction, and he's an asshole because he didn't flow how you wanted him to flow. He didn't do the shit you felt he needed to do at the time you felt he needed to do it. I'm hearing this. I'm seeing this. It's just amazing, people. Now, this is one of the most. This is going to be one of the most unpopular motherfucking topics I've had. This is going to be unpopular, people, but at the same time, this is a talk that's needed. Let me see the comment. Georgia say date until you have a ring. I like that. I like that. But see, but Georgia, this is going a little bit different than dating, darling. This is going on because you can date somebody and never touch they nuggets at all. This is going on when you give yourself in and you feel vulnerable and you done gave them some pussy or you done shot some dick to them. The problem with that energy right there is you feel like, okay, that person should commit solely to you due to that. But here's the thing, you have made an agreement to be part of that person's rotation. Then you change it up because you feel as if, not you per se, Joy, I'm just saying you as in general. Uh, Not that, I'm not attacking her, so God knows I'm not. So don't bring that energy to me. But a person feels as if just because we touch, you supposed to commit to me because I've fallen in love with you and everything you bring to the table. Barring the simple fact that I still have my issues from my mother, my father, my family, barring that you have yours, now we have a comfortable feeling going on, and I want this feeling to last forever. See, now again, here's the spiritual energy to it. I want this comfortable feeling to last, so now I am going to bring chaos and strife and apply pressure that you keep this comfortable feeling, because this is just like taking a drug. This is just like fentanyl. This is masking your emotions. This is all that shit, because we are not dealing with the real problem at hand. We are not dealing with the problem at hand. I done did this shit before. I done had some coochie that was so good, I told her, girl, I'll beat your motherfucking ass if you ever take that puss away from me. Drove past the house, stopped in, all that shit. I done did all that shit in my younger years. Got up there, her phone rang. I'm eyeball hustling, trying to see. I hate that black privacy screen they done created back in the day. I hated that bitch because she could hold the phone. I couldn't see while I'm driving. I'm in the car trying to see what motherfucking dude texting her, because I done got all in my feelings. I'm transparent. I'm gonna tell you. And it came down to the simple fact that I had to realize something. At that point in the game, I had low self-esteem. I didn't value myself enough to say, this is what I wouldn't take, this is what I will take, this is how I'm gonna do it. I got in my feelings and I wanted that energy that chick was bringing to me to stay there and cover up the energy that I should have been working on. And in today's age, I see a lot of women who sit up here and say a man lack purpose, drive, and anything because he want to have multiple women. I see that as a woman having low self-esteem. I really do. Because I can talk about it because I know the energy. I've been there. I see a woman who assault a man and go after a man and saying they have low self-esteem when they sit up there and get on that man's ass. Just like if a man was to go out there and attack a woman, put his hands on a woman, sit up there and curse a woman out, that nigga lacks self-esteem, and he shouldn't be dealing with nobody at that time. I know this topic is not going to be popular, and 89% of my fan base is female, so I'm pretty sure some of y'all are going to go bye-bye. But heal and come back. Heal and come back. You'll understand me when you heal. But people, only thing I'm saying, if you and somebody set the standard, the tone of how your interaction is going to be, it is not for you to let anybody come in and throw you off your game. It is not for you to let anybody come up there and tell you, pump that shit through your head, that woman lacks purpose. She's a whore, she's a slut, she don't care, she got multiple niggas in and out of her house. If that's who you rocking with, you signed up for that shit. You rock with it until she comes to term, no matter how much you like her. And on the flip side, sisters, do the same for the brothers. That's why you creating drama and stress in your life. Again, I done loved some women so much before I even loved myself that I ended up more hurt when they left me than when we first started, because I didn't work on myself. But at this point in the game, I'm working on me. I know me. I know what I take. I know what I want. I know what I accept. I know what I want to accept. I know what I like. And I know what I ain't gonna even attempt to do. So I know me. So I don't have to sit up here and lie to none of them. I don't sit up here and have to get to the point to where I say, oh, you lack purpose. I ain't got to take that type of fucking talk because I got purpose. I'm the Baron. I want to help people. I'm a father. I'm a dedicated citizen. I do charity work. I make sure everything is okay. And the people that's in my life, I care so much about them that I'll do just about any and everything to see them happy, smile, and okay, whether I'm fucking them or not. But to go back to that thing, oh, a man that have multiple women lacks purpose. That's the biggest crock of shit I ever heard. That's just like saying a woman who have multiple dudes coming out is a hoe. No, she's feeling her way through life and she trying to see what energy gonna mesh. That don't mean that woman no hoe. So I agree. But in terms of that shit though, you have to allow the energy on both sides to expand and grow the way they need to grow. That's it. It all stemmed from me making a joke about something. It all stemmed to me making a joke when I said the reason why men can screw on these multiple women because they lack self-esteem, and I got my ass handed to me. But then I thought about it and it's true, because the reason why I accepted being part of a female rotation, yeah boy, the Baron was part of a rotation. Every Thursday chick would call me. I would go over there across town, off of Michigan. I'm just gonna say it, off of there in Michigan in the Laney area. Every Thursday, 7:30, for years. That chick was so bad, she'd get off work at the nursing station. I'd go over there and hang cock up in her ass like it wasn't nothing. She'd give me a hug, fix me a little plate of food, little chicken and boiled rice, little vegetable on the side, wrap it up in a nice little plate. She say, next Thursday, bring my plate back. I wash that motherfucking plate and bring it back, and she'll put food on the same plate. It's a real deal thing out here. Until I valued myself a little bit more and realized you just ain't finna be taking my seed like that you need to do something. She say, well, I ain't ready. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to get a doctor's degree or some shit. She say, if you can't rock with this, you need to go and get out my life. I drove past that woman's house and wanted to see who car was in her yard because it was so good. See, I done been there, done that. I didn't value myself, people. My self-esteem was this low. So yeah, I can sit up there and say a woman who get in her feeling because a man it has her in rotation to which she agreed with, and because she get in her feelings and wants somebody to sit up there and be what she want them to be at that time, yeah, you lacking self-esteem. Because I've been there. I know how I feel. So this ain't an insult by no means. This is a public service, a fucking announcement. Get your self-esteem up. Work these people on your terms. Do what you need to do for you. And if you feel like you know that woman falling in love with you dudes, back the fuck up. Be a man and say, well, I see you falling in love. I ain't got it right now in me. Back the fuck up. Don't keep fucking on her. Don't keep hanging cock in her. Now you're doing some extravagant shit because she letting you get to a level where she finna give all herself to you. And you wonder why she gonna come and fuck you up. Women, don't sit up there and know that man falling in love with you. And you finna start sucking his dick from the back and you slipping a finger up in his ass, touching his prostate while you sucking it, trying to do all that crazy freaky shit, turning that man on, making that man feel vulnerable. And then you sit up there and say, no, I ain't what you want, you know. Bitch, you just put a finger in my ass, bitch. We together. We all two motherfucking together, bitch. And then that man get loose. Oh, he lack purpose. He a piece of shit. He wrong for stressing me out. He controlling me. You press the button that made the bitch control you. I can't make this shit up, man. I can't. I'm 40 fucking 5, man. I'm dating with a purpose. If I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. And your ass is really heavy on the board. What's this characteristic? What's that one? Don't blame me. Don't get mad at me. I'm being honest. This is how all y'all should be thinking right now. It's all sitting out there trying to force a motherfucking control the motherfucker to conform when you want them to conform. You fell in love. You walked through that door. That person didn't. And that person ain't reciprocating that shit and you can't handle it, back up and go. I done pulled myself out of multiple people's lives because I saw the lust and the love in their eyes. I can't be that right now. So I need to back the fuck up. Because one, again, you ain't finna knock on my door, bringing me motherfucking drama. You ain't gonna do it. Because I can promise you, I'm healed enough, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not finna go through your motherfucking phone and we just fuck buddies. No. I'm not finna sit up there and who calling you, who texting you 2:30 in the morning. That is not my business. The time you spending with me is the time you with me. Do yourself a disservice, turn the motherfucking phone off, only let emergency calls come through. Either way. Because I'm being selfish. If you at my crib and we together, that's my time. You on my time. You came over here. That phone need to not be touched. You don't need to be scrolling up Instagram. You don't need to be texting nobody while you with me. That's disrespectful. Because you on my time. Trust me, I'm not going to touch my motherfucking phone if I'm with you. I know the rules. But people sit up there and say, oh, your phone wrong. Who was that? Why you won't answer it? Because I don't fucking got to. You want to talk to the bitch that's calling me on the phone, or you want to deal with me right here, right now? Choose. Because I'll dial the number back. That's me. Nah, I value myself. My self-esteem is up here. That's me now. If that wasn't me, I'd hide the phone. I go take the phone to my daughter back in the day. I lie. Oh man, that's scam likely. Oh, that's the pizza man. That's a telemarketer. Give a fuck. And yes, your picture is saved in my phone as when you call, so I can't lie. Who that? Call her back. Guarantee she know who the fuck you is. That's how I think life should work when you're a single person. Ain't no lies, no games. Why? That you creating drama, karma, and bullshit. And fellas and sisters, if you know if that person done fell in love with you, and you know that person got it and that ain't in you, pull yourself out that shit respectfully. Baby, I ain't gonna hunt you no more because I see where you at. Back up. Back up. Oh, you use me. Take the tongue lashing. They in their feelings. They in their emotion. They got a right to feel this way. Take the tongue lashing. But be respectful to that person and don't create no drama and no karma and no stress. Because again, you come to my house with the bullshit, I'm calling the police on you. I'm calling the man. If you knock on my door and I don't invite you, you're not coming in. This is not my time with you. You know what you signed up for. So people, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't give a fuck. I'm happy. I'm healed. I'm not creating any drama and any stress. I'm being totally honest. Am I wrong for this? Do I need to, oh, you a chauvinistic pig of a nigga. You lack purpose. You lack drive. The devil in you. Am I wrong for having this mindset? See, back in the day, I used to go to the club and get millions and millions of phone numbers, and I had to have a black book. Remember them days? I was wrong then, because I ain't let these women know that this ain't my energy. I'm not a relationship energy. Choose to fuck with me or don't. I get it. But I'm not going to just lie to you and dog you out. And trust me, I'm not going to bring nobody else into our situation. Yeah, love going to come up in the air. And if you fall in love with me and that's not the energy I care about you back, I'm going to pull myself out of that situation. That's what I learned when I start valuing myself and I had high self-esteem. So I'm going to close with this, good people. I'm in the parking garage. I guess somebody looking for their car. So I'm going to close with this, people. I think a lot of us brothers got it kind of backwards when the term high value man was going around. I think we got it backwards. We came to the conclusion that we was a high value man because what we could provide for a woman and how we can sit up there and make them feel like shit or put them in their place. We were using our resources and we were using our statue and we were using all this other shit to sit up there and say, oh, woman, you need to take my shit because I'm a high value man and y'all got limited resources out there. See, that was the wrong way of using that word, brothers. I'm talking to you now, men. That was the wrong way of using that word. I became the high value man when I got high self-esteem for myself, when I realized what I wouldn't take, what I won't take. That's the term of high value in my life. When I could sit up there and talk to a woman and not have to lie to her, baby, I'm high value. When I could sit up there and treat a woman like a lady, be nice to her, go out to eat, not try to screw her, and just enjoy myself with the company of a beautiful woman, that's high value to me. That's when I realized that's true healing. That's being fixed, man. We say we don't want a woman to sit up here and take us for our money, but yet we sit up there and use the term high value man. What the fuck else you gonna look at? You're a high value man, I'm finna put a price on your motherfucking ass. Then you have some women sit out there and say, oh, a man can provide more than just money. Bitch, I'm running around calling myself high value. Only thing you gonna see is the money. I ain't saying my self-esteem high. I'm a healed man. I'm not speaking that shit on the internet. These men ain't doing that. They just sticking to the same old thing. I'm high value. Well, yeah, a woman gonna take your ass for all you got if you high value, because they gonna go to the high value, the most valuable property. But if I say I'm healed and I can bring some understanding, I can bring some laughter, some joy, I can help you through your problems, I'm the most valuable person on the planet. Because remember back in the day, women would love to talk to their best friend. Women would love to talk to a man, tell a man all the problems she going through with her hubby. And just over time, that man she been talking to end up getting them skins. And she happily married woman, wouldn't cheat on him, she just going through some stress. Y'all follow me? The most valuable player in the motherfucking game is the queen. You can get her to do something, you can get anything done. She can move across the board properly. So brothers, let's get rid of this old high value ass man shit and just go for a man that has his shit together. Let's term that. I know it ain't as sexy, but I feel I'm a man that got my shit together. I don't need to be considered high value because I know my value personally. But if I got my shit together, the woman that I choose to be with and the woman who choose to be with me, she gonna understand how to come into that relationship, how to put herself on my side, and she gonna understand how to act with me, how to be, and she gonna understand that I know how to treat her and how I'm gonna be with her. There shouldn't be no conversation, no debate, no compromising, none of that shit. It should flow. But the only way we gonna get past this shit is to learn how to flow together. Your self-esteem need to be up here, my shit need to be up here, and we need to come together and real recognize real. And they're gonna say, I know I can't call her by her name. I know I can't sit up here and come home without that paycheck. I know I can't sit up here and go out there and flirt. I know I can't like bitches pictures on Instagram. We gonna instantly know what we shouldn't do, because they're gonna like, this nigga will leave me. Same thing. Fellas, we know we can't sit up there and smile at a woman in the store if my lady ain't with that shit. We know we can't sit up there and go change another bitch tire without my woman permission if she ain't with that shit. We know that shit. Oh, she was broke down on the side of the road. Honey, Emily broke down on the side of the road. Yeah, what you gonna do about that? I'm calling you. That's the nigga you gonna get. I'm calling you. Hey, should I help Emily? Put the bitch on Facebook, on Face Talk, and let me see how she look. Nope. Emily got too much ass and titties. Look at that bitch eye. They look promiscuous. No. Call the goddamn tow man, and you can wait there with Emily in your car. Make sure nobody hurt her. Do your manly duty. But you better not say another motherfucking word to Emily other than he on his way to help you with your situation. If I know my lady is that energy, I ain't gonna bring her no other motherfucking energy. Because I know her self-esteem is up here, and if I'm valuing her, I don't want her to leave me. It ain't being scared. It's the simple fact that I like her. She values me. She gets me. I ain't gonna take no chance at losing that. Because she got her self-esteem here and mine in here, and we both looking at each other like, bitch, I ain't finna fuck this up. I ain't finna fuck this up. This is a woman that's healed. She know what she want, and she came in the game telling me what it is. This is a man that's healed. He came in the game telling me what it is. Why the fuck am I gonna sit up here and compromise and fuck that up? So again, brothers, that high value man shit, that's a farce. I think that's a trick of the devil. I think that's a trick of the devil to get us the downgrade women and sit up there and see them as less than. And women, for everybody to sit up there and tell you that you have a choice and you can do this and you can run these motherfuckers because niggas ain't shit and you can be the top of the best, that you better than men, that's a trick of the devil to keep your ass single and unprotected. It is what it is. Raise your self-esteem, ladies. Raise your self-esteem, men. And then understand the person that you fucking on and dealing with don't gotta move when you want them to move. It's on their time, not yours. Choose to accept how they move or move the fuck on. That's how I am. Fuck cause the dick good. Fuck cause the pussy is awesome. Fuck it. Fuck cause they got a lot of money, they taking you on trips. Fuck using a man for what the fuck he got, cause that's when he busts you in the head, y'all say he wrong. But when a man use a woman, he ain't shit. He a ain't shit nigga. Come on now, make it make sense. No gender should be able to get up on somebody and it should be okay. That's what child support is for, and that's what divorce is for. But when you dealing with somebody and you got men and women in your rotation, be honest. Be honest. Don't sit up there, you the only one. Don't play them childhood ass college games, high school games. You the only one. You the only one, Harpo. I can't. I just made a joke this morning. You know, yeah, men gonna fuck multiple women because they lack self-esteem. I made a joke thinking I'd just get a little slight troll reaction. That shit turned out to be a real serious debate, and I had to talk about it, and it's boiled all this shit up. So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. And if I talked in circles and I talked over your head, or you don't, or you got some anger issues, or what I said triggered you, by all means, I don't care. Dislike this bitch, like it, leave a comment, don't fucking matter to me. I'm telling you how I'm gonna move and how I'm gonna operate and how I'm valuing myself right now, because I know how I looked when I didn't. My self-esteem is so high, my ego is so shining and golden. I'm not operating in low energy, and yes, I have a purpose in my life, and I'm gonna do my purpose, fulfill my purpose. I'm gonna make sure I don't create any more karma as I move forward in my life. It took me 45 years to understand this, but now that I understand it, I'm gonna strive to be the best man I can be. Not the best boyfriend, not the best daddy, not the best piece of dick. I'm gonna strive to be the best man I can be. And if you choose to rock with me, you choose to rock with me. Just understand where I'm at and understand that I'm on my time. Because if you come to me honest and you lay down your laws and your quirks and shit, I need to understand I'm on your time, no matter how much I get in my feelings. It's all about respect. And I ain't never seen nobody respect somebody with low self-esteem. Google it. In the history of motherfuckers with low self-esteem, they always got ran over. And that's what's been happening to a lot of y'all women. Y'all been getting ran over and ran through because your self-esteem is low. Build your shit back up. Become top of the mountain. Become queen of the universe again. I don't give a fuck if you twerking. I like twerking. Shake your ass for me. But understand at the end of the day, this is what the fuck you will accept, what you won't accept. Don't let me run roughshod over your ass, because a man that's unhealed will run roughshod over you. Just like a woman that's unhealed will run roughshod over a man. I'm just telling you how it is. Public service announcement. Get your shit together, people. Get your shit together. Be real to yourself. Be real to your mate. Be real to the people you're fucking with and fucking on. If you done fell in love and that love is not being reciprocated, back the fuck up. Don't sit up there and create drama, karma, and strife in your life and pain and sorrow in your heart. And don't go fucking up somebody else's life because you and your feeling. God gonna get you for that too. That person got a right to defend themselves, even if you think they wrong, because in their mind they right. Because that's the energy they operating out of. I'm just saying. All right, everybody. I'm finna go ahead and see my sister. I'm at this parking garage. I'm finna go ahead and see her right quick. Uh, like, share, subscribe, comment. Don't matter to me. Unlike this bitch, dislike it. I don't care. This is the way the world should be working. And these are the words of a healed man. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Oh, God. I'm so glad I own that. I fucking own that. Google it. I own it. Again, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust the you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.